up, Lean Lifers? It's your boy, Nick Ehrlich, and today I want to show you a really cool kind of analyzation tool that you can use with activities or habits or exercises or anything that exists in your life so that you can really tailor your lifestyle to your goals. Okay, now, you can do this with absolutely anything, whether it's types of workouts you enjoy, types of things you do for recreation or for downtime, foods you're eating, things you're drinking, whatever. But you can break everything in your life down to this simple exercise that we're going to do right now. So we're going to start with an activity. Okay, now again, this activity can be a workout, it can be a habit, it can be anything in your life. Okay, now everything that you do, everything that you engage in, everything that you eat, drink, perform, whatever, it all either has a negative, a worse impact, or a positive, a better impact on your life, okay? Very rarely are there things that are neutral. I can't think of things that are neutral offhand, but I'm sure they exist, okay? Now, when something makes your life worse or better, it's then important to analyze it to determine whether or not it should be in your life. So, for the sake of this exercise, I'm gonna start with doing cardio, okay? A lot of people like to go to the gym and just do cardio, whether it's fasted cardio first thing in the morning, whether it's post-workout cardio for 20 or 30 minutes. I'm cool with it, whatever. But let's say you're a person who does cardio twice a day. Okay, and let's say that your goal is to purely lose body fat. So let's say that at the end of 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, you look noticeably leaner. Okay, your abs look really good, your muscles look really lean, you really love how you're looking. So you would probably say that that activity made your life better. Okay, it had a positive impact on your life because it helped you achieve your goal. So the question you have to ask yourself, when something has made your life better, when it's had a positive impact, the question is this maintainable? Okay, now, doing cardio twice a day is great, okay? If I didn't have anything else to do, I probably would do that as well. But the fact of the matter is that life is busy. You have to work, you have to travel, you have to do stuff, you have family obligations, you have social obligations, okay? So, is this maintainable? It might not be in the long term, okay? So, when an activity has a positive impact, but it's not maintainable, you need to start thinking about when it is no longer maintainable, what are you going to do? Because an activity that has a positive impact on your life but is not maintainable is not a permanent solution. It is a temporary fix. And that's totally okay. There are times when things are slow and you can have activities that are not maintainable that can have a better or positive impact, and that's okay. But you need to remember, with any activity that makes your life better, you need to ask yourself, is this maintainable? Because our goal should be to have as many maintainable, positive activities or habits as possible. Now, on the flip side of that, let's say that your activity, okay, is making your life worse. So for the sake of this example, I'll say drinking 2 glasses of wine every night. Okay, a lot of my clients like to drink wine in the evenings or like to have a drink when they get home from work. I myself like to have a glass of wine when I get home from work some nights. So let's say that my activity is drinking wine, okay? Let's say that at the end of 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, and this is like, you know, you're living tight, everything's good. This is just like the one little cheat you have in your life. Let's say you determined that you are not quite as lean as you want to be. You're not sleeping quite as well as you want to, and you just don't feel as good as you want, okay? Now, it's made your life worse. It's had a negative impact, okay? So, when you have an activity or a habit or something you do that makes your life worse, okay, you have to ask yourself, am I okay with that? Okay? Am I okay with that trade-off? Do I get enough pleasure from this activity that I'm okay with it holding me back a little bit? Now, let's say you've got a job that you don't really love, but there aren't a lot of job options for you. You don't have the opportunity to go somewhere really quickly or make more money or to make money in the interim. So you have an activity that's making your life worse because you don't like doing it, but you're okay with that because it lets you make money, it lets you pay your bills, it lets you keep a roof over your head and clothes on your back and food in your mouth, okay? But let's say that you go back to the drinking wine in the evenings. It makes your life worse. You're not losing the fat you want to lose. You're not performing in the gym the way you want to perform. You're not sleeping as well as you would otherwise. And am I okay with that? No, I'm not okay with that. So when you are faced with an activity or a habit or an exercise or something that makes your life worse, that has a negative impact on it, and you are not okay with it, that is an activity you need to scrap, okay? You need to remember, with anything you're doing in your life, you need to ask yourself, is it moving me towards my goal or away from my goal? Is it getting me where I want to go, or is it holding me back? Remember, Brian Dennehy said it in Tommy Boy, okay? You're either growing or you're dying. There ain't no third direction, which is ironic because he dies like 10 minutes later. That was super sad. If you haven't seen Tommy Boy, I'm sorry. But if you haven't seen Tommy Boy, what the hell is wrong with you? Anyway, all right, so that's your exercise with this. I want you to start thinking about the individual habits, the individual exercises, and the individual tasks that you perform on a day-to-day basis, whether it's workout-related, diet-related, lifestyle, whatever. And I want you to start asking yourself, which way does it move your life? Which way does it move you? Does it put the needle north or south? If it's north, is it a maintainable activity? If it's south, are you okay with that trade-off because of the pleasure that that gives you? All right, it's all okay, but you need to start thinking about these things, especially if you have a goal that you want to accomplish. So right now, I said it the other day, check out the new website, leanliferevolution.com. Check out the new page for the Lean in 14. We've got more things coming for you. It's very exciting. I'm very excited. You're very excited. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for joining the revolution. We'll see you next time. Boop.